name is Rich Cooper. I am a real estate agent in the lower part of Delaware, Sussex County, otherwise known as Lower Slower Delaware. Slower because it's very unhurried. It's a nice change of pace from where I came from originally, which was New Jersey, which is a very high-paced way of life, and it took a while to get used to, but it is absolutely wonderful. And I want to tell you a little bit about Delaware. A lot of people are moving here. There's a lot of development. Delaware has the second highest number of owned homes. Another 70, I think it's 77% of the people in Delaware own their own homes. That is the second highest in the nation. So it is an easy place to find home and set down roots. One of the reasons people are coming here is for the climate. A lot of people actually move down to Florida and then move back because they miss the four seasons. And we have the four seasons, but the winter is relatively mild. We hardly ever get snow. Once in a while we get some, and it's usually gone in a day or two. The average temperature in Lower Delaware is 45 degrees in January. It's relatively moderate. July, I think the average is about 84, 85 degrees. Pretty high humidity. We are coastal. And September, beautiful month, September, October, 78, 75 degrees. So it's really a great place. Long growing season. If you like to garden, you can garden longer than in most places. And it's really nice. It's just about perfect as far as I'm concerned. A lot of people come in here for really one reason, and that's the beaches. We have beautiful beaches, and they're all free. So there's no paying to get on the beach off the boardwalk. You just go right on, put down your chair, put down your towel, lay back, enjoy the sun, the beautiful coast. It is absolutely magnificent. Some of the more well-known beaches, of course, is Rehoboth Beach, and the Dewey Beach, Bethany Beach, Fenwick Island. These are all just picture-perfect beach towns. But beaches aren't everything. What else is there? You can't spend your whole life at a beach. What else can you do? Walking paths, bike paths, Breakwater Junction path, phenomenal. We have rails to trails paths. So much to do here during the summer, and even during the winter and the fall. It's gorgeous. Something else people like to do: eat. This is a foodie heaven, this area, especially Rehoboth Beach and Lewis. Just phenomenal. So many types of cuisine. Heavy on seafood. We are a coastal area, but also good Italian food. There's wonderful Mexican food, Thai food, Indian food, all different types of restaurants. Just amazing. Very, very few chain restaurants. Try to think of any. We have McDonald's and an Arby's. That's all I can think of. Everything else, we just don't have it because there are so many really fine dining areas that you just don't need the chains. Let's talk about another really big item: taxes. Delaware is known as a low-tax state. There is no sales tax on anything. So you already have a 7% positive cash flow in whatever you buy. So there's no sales tax. Property taxes. Well, what can I say about them? I am literally paying 1/10 of what I paid in New Jersey. I show people from New Jersey, especially New Jersey, Virginia, Pennsylvania, Maryland. I said, oh, they're $1,100 taxes. They said, that's not too bad a month. I'm like, no. That's a year. That's a whole year. I'm like, no. Yeah. It's amazing. It's moving down here gave me a $10,000 raise without doing anything. Think about it. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So what else is good about taxes here? There's no estate tax. They don't tax Social Security. And if you have other outside income, pensions, 401ks, things like that, the first $12,500 is deductible. So you're not really getting taxed too heavily, which is great. Now, what else? Okay, so you're in your little town and you've done everything. You don't know what to do. What about, where's the nearest big city? Well, even though Delaware itself, the only large city, is Wilmington, that is completely overshadowed by Philadelphia. So you can go to Wilmington, you can go to Philadelphia. You know what's in Philadelphia. There's so many museums and places to eat and shows, and Philadelphia is a wonderful city. But you're also about the same distance from Washington, D.C. And that is a wonderful day trip. Going to the Smithsonian, again, seeing a show, great food. So Washington is, again, 2.5 hours, depending on traffic, not a big deal. And it's a nice drive to go there. It's mostly country driving. So absolutely lovely. Great place. If you've never been to Washington, D.C., it is magnificent. And it's also 2 hours to Baltimore. Well, why go to Baltimore? Everyone makes fun of Baltimore. The inner harbor area of Baltimore is absolutely beautiful. The National Aquarium is in Baltimore. It is amazing. It really has to be seen to be believed. So Baltimore, again, about 2 hours. And also in those three cities, that is where your major airports are. Now, you may think it's a little inconvenient to drive 2 hours to go to an airport. I agree, it is. But how often do you fly? I fly about twice a year. I can handle it. If you really hate to drive that far, you can go to Salisbury, Maryland, which is about 45 minutes from here. There's an airport in Salisbury, a small airport. American Airlines flies into it. And you can fly from there to Philadelphia or Charlotte, North Carolina. But you don't have to go to a city to have a good time. You can stay in the area. If you like theater, the beautiful little town of Milton has Milton Theater. They do live performances, and it's just a beautiful restored old theater. There's also a little theater in Rehoboth Beach. There's also another venue in Selbyville, Delaware, called the Freeman Stage, that has named people that come, and it's a large venue, and it's just a wonderful experience.
For those of you interested in history, Lewes, Delaware, spelled Lewes, is one of the oldest towns. It is the oldest town in Delaware. It's considered the first town in the first state. And it was first established in 1631. And downtown Lewes is a beautiful, quaint, almost looks like a New England town with a harbor. And it is just a lovely, lovely place to go shopping and take a boat out, a sunset cruise. Or there's Lewes Beach. It is a bay beach right at the tip of Cape Henlopen. Also located in Lewes is Cape Henlopen State Park, which is just a beautiful park. It used to be a military base called Fort Miles, and there are still remnants of it being a military base. There are barracks, there are guns, there are watchtowers. So it's a fascinating place to go there. There are docents there that can bring you around and show you things. Also, there's a fishing pier. Again, then there's a beach in Cape Henlopen State Park. So there's just it's just a really nice area to finally settle in, and hopefully this will get some people to consider Delaware good fortune of people in the United States, I don't think they can pick Delaware out on a map. But if you can, we're just south of New Jersey, surrounded by Maryland, and I hope it encourages some people to come here because it is a wonderful place, especially to retire. And on this YouTube channel, what I hope to accomplish is not only to tell people about Delaware, but also to do some house tours, to do show you some listings, just give you more information of the developments in the area, and hopefully we'll have a lot of fun together. Nothing more I like than just going through a house. That's just my thing. And as everyone says, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I hope to see you again. Out of here.